Blessed day, beloved, blessed day. Wherever you are, may the divine grace be upon you, the divine grace shine upon you, the divine grace dwell in you. May the ancestor remind you where you are. May the ancestor remember your good work. May the ancestor remember your commitment. May the divine spirit remember your grace, your blessings, your problems. May the ascended masters assist you. Beloved, today, this evening, depending on the time you're watching us, we are talking about what most people are hearing about. Surely you have heard about it. Maybe through your own personal reading, it has come out. You have read about it. We are talking today about nocturnal, husband spirit, and wife spirit. I say nocturnal, husband spirit, and wife spirit, which is commonly called spiritual husband, spiritual wife. So, as you're watching me now, maybe you have experienced it. You have met people who have experienced it. You have read about it. You have come across people who are talking about it. You have witnessed some deliverance around it. Today, I want you and I to have a conversation. I want you to learn more about it so that you can understand the origin of some of your problems. It's very important. I think we can have 2 or 3 sessions with this topic. You are welcome to ask for clarifications, to contact, to comment, and to like, to share, to invite other people also to watch. So, blessed your day. I won't take much of your minute. Our topic today is, how do spiritual husband and wife come into our lives? No one is immune to that. It's just hypocrites who are refusing to acknowledge that they might be experiencing these things. I don't say everyone, but the majority of us have went through this. Follow the teaching, you're going to see. Millions of people in the world are trapped in nocturnal marriage. You may ask me how. I'm informing you that millions of people around the globe, they are trapped into nocturnal marriage. It be they are married or they are single, they find themselves trapped in this kind of situation. You can ask me how. Watch and listen. Allow me to go through my notes. Millions of people in the world are trapped in nocturnal spiritual marriage without knowing. There are different types of nocturnal marriage. Now we start naming few of them. I don't say they are all, but I'm going to name the few. There is the marriage between a man and a spirit. There is a marriage between a man I'm talking with big M, meaning both male and female. A man and the spirit. There's a marriage between the man and the idol, and there's a marriage one gets it through the cult. There's witchcraft and wickedness. I want you to understand, when we talk the marriage between the man with the big M, meaning the man and the male and the female, with the spirit, those can be marriages that you commit yourself, knowingly, unknowingly. The marriage between you and the spirit is one of the commitments that you are making without being properly explained. You can make those commitments at the early age, at your adult age. With the details, I'm going to explain how they happen and what are the signs. You got the marriage between the men and the idols. Those one, most of the time, they occur where we got the kind of family cult tradition, community cult and tradition, religious organization cult and traditions. And then parents are committing to the idol that are leading that cult. It can be an animal, it can be a human being, it can be whatever image that they portray. So it's very important for you to start understanding, here I'm giving you, how do you find yourself in this situation? How did it happen in your life? And you found the marriage from the cult. Your parents belong to a certain religion, to a certain organization, to a certain cult. And then you are compelled to attend the cult. And you are compelled to practice things in the cult without your own will. And knowing you are binding yourself to a cult marriage with the spirit that are running that cult, they'll possess you. You are surprised. That is the truth. So today I want us to have a conversation. I want you to understand me clearly. Whatever point you feel is not clear, please write, comment. I'm going to respond. I'm going to come back onto it. And then there's the witchcraft and wickedness. Witchcraft, everyone knows about witchcraft. It's dependent on how people they use it. But there are people who can be jealous of you and they use their witchcraft power to cast you that spirit. We're going to reach a point where I'm going to tell you what are those spirits doing into your life. And then you're going to identify yourself with it. In some cases, it's familiar spirit. How is familiar spirit? The familiar spirit are introduced from the womb. It's becoming interesting. They normally happen when the parent of the victim has involved the caring sacrifices, ritual consulting herbalist, medium, other incisions, and has attacked with witchcraft. So here I'm going to try to explain. You are falling pregnant as a woman or your wife is pregnant. Because of various reasons in your life, you might elect to go for a consultation. Who are you consulting? Sorry, allow me to do another. For which purposes are you consulting? And then, what is the end goal of your consultation? Because you might be alienating your own child with errant spirit without you realizing. You might be committing your child, the unborn child, from some spiritual commitment which you won't be able to free them. So there are other spiritual marriage which are established when you're not even responsible of that. You may be born today, you got your own arrogance. No, man, me, I'm studying that. These things are psychological. Science said this. When you feel this is like this. Today, I'm talking to you on a spiritual perspective. Look at the things spiritually. We're going to reach. Keep on following us. I'm going to tell you the consequences that are going through in your life right now. You're going to see what these spirits do in your life. And I keep doing in your life right now. Maybe you think you're not identifying yourself with this. Maybe you think it's illusions. Maybe you think I'm talking nonsense. Keep watching. This familiar spirit gets into the person, destiny, as a spirit spouse, and will deal with their victims in the area of childbearing or stop them from having one. They also molest their victims sexually in dreams. And even one gets born, the spirit spouse will hide in there until they deal with it. When you are a victim of a nocturnal spiritual husband, it's gonna try its depend. Even if you are a victim of a spiritual wife, it's gonna depend with what type of errant spirit have possessed you, have owned you. You can come across spirits that are preventing you from falling pregnant, from bearing children. You'll reach a spirit, you can come across a spirit that gonna weaken your sperms. We're gonna go into details in our second part. But I want you to understand that these spirits we are talking about are not illusions, are not the kind of spirit that you can control, are not the kind of spirit people without light, without knowledge, without experience, without spiritual empowerment can overcome. I hope you are getting me well. I hope you're going to make time to understand what I'm talking about. This is very crucial and capital. This spirit will block you from conceiving. Maybe you are busy changing sangomas and healers, pastors, apostle, prophet, looking to have children, you don't get them. Your solution is not where you are going. You still do not identify the problem within you. You went to hospital, everything is positive. Why are you not having children? You have changed partners. You have even cheated trying to pregnant somebody. There is no solution. You are a victim here. I don't like to tell people that they are victims. But in this situation, with my knowledge and experience, I can assure you, everyone here is a victim. I once was a victim as well. In my early teens, my early 20s, I'm going to have a time to tell you the story. You'll be surprised. So let us continue. Some people are dedicated to idols, trees, altar, water spirit, and so on. All errant dedications as a spirit spouse attached. They will be married to the spirit whether they want it or not. The idol of the people family also harass them sexually in dreams. You might be asking yourself why you have a certain name. Sorry. You might be asking yourself why certain things are happening to you. Why you have a certain type of dreams. Why you always dreams about you being in a certain place or being in a family, having children. As you're watching me now, maybe you had those kind of dreams and you still have them. Maybe today you dream of those kind of dreams. Maybe the day that you're watching me, you went through those kind of dreams. You are asking yourself a lot of questions. They are nocturnal, spiritual, wife and husband spirit. You might say, I'm a born again, me, I'm whatever, I don't want to name. You don't have the power to overcome the spirit without the knowledge. They are very tricky. They know how to hide in a person because they use your weakness and your hypocrisy to keep them. You are afraid to confess what you're experiencing. You are afraid people judge you. Yes, it's very normal for you to feel embarrassing to talk about it. We're going to talk about it because we need to solve the problem. Lastly, sex and sex with spirits are unknown to many. There are many familiar spirits and concert spirits in the world today that look to the form of men and women and are attractive, and men and women as they sleep with them. These things and these people and the familiar spirit are so attractive and seductive that men and women easily fall prey to them. When one has sex with them, they will become married in the spirit, and the life of that person will be afflicted with sorrow. Even the person leaves the partner alone in the spiritual marriage will still be in place. That is why it's warned against sex before marriage and sex outside marriage. Because when fall into the hand of the spirit through sex, the person is done. But if the wedding and marriage occur before sex, the spirit will not be able to attack the other person life as they have been lawful married and become one. Beloved, I'm going to explain. I'm going to explain clearly what is said here so that we are able to understand, all of us, clearly and simply. Beloved, the truth here is this. They are errant spirits that have managed to steal the human composing body. And they are wearing the body like as you are watching me. They can be like human beings, but they're just spirits that are changing human body. There's going to be a teaching where I'm going to teach you about reincarnations and what happened to some human bodies when they are sacrificed. This spirit, they make themselves very attractive. You see them, they are very handsome men, very beautiful women. You're going to fall for them. They're going to have sex with you. As they got the spiritual knowledge more than you and the spiritual power, they bind you. You will realize that since you meet certain people in your life doesn't progress anymore. Since certain people have come into your life, even though you have separated with them, things have turned for bad. It's like you are not clothed into bad luck. Things doesn't make sense in your life anymore. As you are watching me now, as you are listening to this teaching, your mind might be leading you and remembering people. Look at your business today. Look at your marriage today. Look at your finances today. Look at your health today. Look at your children today. Look at your employment. Look at your life in general. Make a retrospection from few years back. Before this particular woman come into your life, before this particular man come into your life, what was happening? Ask yourself a question. How do you find yourself in this position? Why things are bad with you? Yes, everyone has challenges, but why yours do not have a solution? Is because you are blind and you are ignorant and you are so arrogant in your ignorance that you are not willing to learn, that you are not willing to change, that you are not willing to be awakened. The primary cause of your divorce, the primary cause of unhappiness, the primary cause of your failure in your family life, in your marriage, is this errant spirit called nocturnal husband spirit, nocturnal wife spirit. This errant spirit are emanating from various forces. If somebody come and tell you they just come from one legion of spirit, is a misleading here. The truth is, I cannot comprehend where they all originated because I'm not the creator. The creator might know that. But we know they are there. We understand how they operate. And we understand how to deal with them. So if you are facing this kind of situation, if you have identified yourself or you've been told that there's this errant spirit that are disturbing your life, I'll ask you to look at the characteristic. How to know you have a spiritual husband or wife. Spiritual husband and wife are spirits that are errant spirits. They are errant spirits. These husband or wife are not natural, but spiritual too. At a certain level, they appear physically. As I told you, they were the human body. You gonna see a certain John, a certain Janet. You love them so much. They look so perfect. Everything is so good with them. Since they've come into your life, what have you achieved? Since you have bring them into your life, what have you achieved? How you know that you have them? We keep on going. Mostly you cannot see a spiritual husband or wife with natural eye. You cannot see them. You can only see them spiritually. There is no way you're going to see them entering your door to know that this is a spiritual husband or wife. But you can still see them spiritually. Maybe you have seen them, but you're in denial. You are in denial that you don't want to accept that is true. How do you see them? You can see them in your dreams, in visions, in actions, etc. You might be having certain dreams that you don't understand. And those dreams are pointing to your partner, to your ex. Ask yourself why you keep on dreaming about them even though you know so many people. Why are those kind of dreams so confused? Why you had some visions which you think you were dreaming, or maybe you think you are hallucination, maybe you think you are subconscious, but why you keep on doubting? Why you keep on doubting your partner? Why? Why you keep on seeing their actions? They are giving you signs that you shall not trust here. Something is not clear, but you keep on being blind. Be careful. Wake up. The purpose of me teaching you, the purpose of me coming online is to awaken you. Be the judge. I'm giving you the information. We are going to learn in our second part how to know you have a spiritual husband and wife. What are their characteristics? How to identify them in you. How to investigate yourself and find out if you have a spiritual wife or a spiritual husband. Either you are single or you are married. Either you are barren or you have children. Either you are unemployed or you are employed. You can be a victim of that. There's a possibility that you can be a victim of that. And don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. I invite others to watch and wait for our second part. Watch our second part where we are giving the characteristics. I'm going to give 10 characteristics with details of how you can identify if you are a victim of a nocturnal spiritual husband or you are not a victim. Is your humble servant, Molopwe Kyungu Katapena, spiritualist master Roger. Those who have identified themselves these problems, those who want more advice, those who want steps to take in order to overcome these problems, you are welcome to contact me. You are welcome to share with me your own experience as well. You are welcome to send me email at ancientspiritualism@gmail.com. You are welcome to send me a WhatsApp message at 081 729 3855 plus 27 81 729 3855. May the divine grace be upon you. May the grace of the Ascended Master be upon you. May your ancestor bless you and open your way. May the light of the Creator shine upon you. May this show serve you for the awakening, to bring you the light upon you. I bless you as a 7-level master. May the grace you. See you on a second part. Be blessed, and thank you very much for watching us.